Hello everyone, welcome to Language. In this video I'm going to show you how to transfer your website that you've built locally over to a hosting company where your website can be viewed online. Okay, so we're going to be transferring our files over from our desktop over to the hosting company. As you can see right here, this beautiful looking website is a website that I saw online, and I liked how it looked. It's really laid out pretty nicely. The text, you could see how the text and the color contrast is so beautiful. So what I did was I recreated the website using my own HTML and CSS. The main reason was just to improve my HTML and CSS skills. All right, so you can see right here I use my own code and CSS to try to recreate the website. Okay, so it's a good way to improve your skills. All right, I highly recommend for those of you that are starting out with HTML, CSS, look for a website you like. You can see this website, it's very professional looking and it's also simple. I like website like this. You can see how you can navigate through it. Okay, but the point of this video is I'm going to show you how to transfer your files after you've built it locally, how you could transfer it over to a hosting company. So and we need to do that because right now the site, although the site is showing right now here, it's not actually online. Okay, so the files are being called, the images, the text and everything is being called locally from my computer. Okay, so if you want your site to be available to the public, you don't want to be storing the files on your desktop. Okay, you don't want to do that. You want to have them go to a domain and then they can access the website online. Okay, so we got to transfer the files over to the hosting company through cPanel. All right, okay, so to do that, the first thing you want to do whenever you're creating your website, which I assume you already know, most of you already know, you want to create a folder. Okay, like for example, I have my own folder right here, okay, where I keep my projects. Okay, so you could create a folder maybe on your desktop, right, or wherever you want to store them. Just make sure you know where it's at. And then I have this folder right here is a folder where I have my files, right? So when I click in there, I know I have my index.html file. I have my styles, my CSS file. I'm assuming you guys already know how to create this file, right? You just go over here, right click, new text document, and then you just name it index.html, and then do the same here, style.css, to create your file. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and delete this one. I don't need that. So I have my folder there in here. This one is just some extra information which you don't need to pay attention to. I also have another folder which is the resources folder. That's where I keep the images that I'm gonna be using. Okay, so I have my images stored in here. For those of you that may also have JavaScript, you can also create a folder or save it here. All right, so we now have our folder. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna find a hosting company. Now there are so many hosting companies out there, so many of them, GoDaddy to HostGator, Bluehost, so many of them out there. But one of them that I recently found to be a very good hosting company is NameCheap. Okay, NameCheap.com. I found, when I saw the name NameCheap, I was like, I don't know if I really want to use these guys, but sometimes you don't want to judge a book by just reading the cover, by the look of the cover. You don't want to judge a book, but they're pretty good. I always like I'm a kind of person that likes to keep things simple. So any company that makes things simplified, I tend to like that, so there isn't too much of a complicated learning curve, and all that. I like it, to keep things simple. But this company makes it easy for you. Okay. So if you check the link in the description area, I probably place the link in there. So you could click on it and sign up with them. And I think you're going to like them. But, this video is based on, NameCheap. Okay. HostGator, GoDaddy, all of them guys may have their system set up differently. So let's follow the NameCheap. But I think the setup is pretty similar, but it might differ in terms of the user interface, right? Okay, so once you create your account, I think I'm already logged in. Okay, great. Sometimes if you're not logged in, they're gonna force you to do a two-factor authentication thingy. So I guess it's for security purposes. Sometimes they will send you a code, to make sure that you are the rightful owner of the account. Okay, so when you log in, if you do not already have a hosting plan, you're gonna need one. Okay, so the two main things you're gonna need is your domain name, okay, and then you also need a hosting account, okay, or a hosting plan. All right, now like I said, NameCheap makes it easy for you. So once you go try to get your hosting plan, they will make you pick a domain, and then they will hook it up with your hosting plan. Okay, because you got to have your name connected to your hosting plan. You got to change the DNS name and all of that. Once you pick your hosting plan, let's say you want to go with a shared hosting, and you choose the plan. See right here, they let you pick a domain name, and once you do that, they will connect everything for you, so you don't have to now go find where the DNS name is and all of that. You don't have to do all of that. Okay, so make sure you have a hosting plan. I already bought my domain. I've been using it for a while, but I also have my my hosting plan. The domain that I'm using, I bought a domain just for test purposes. So right now it says test your demo site. So when I visit that domain, as you can see, the site I want to display is not showing. See, this is the site we're gonna be transferring over. But when I visit the domain that I want the site to show on, something else. It looks like NameCheap has something else, just saying your website is ready to go. But this is not what we want, right? Because we haven't transferred the files over yet. That's why we're seeing this. Okay, so what we want to do here is you want to make sure that you select the domain associated with that plan. As you can see, I have other ones here, but we're going to focus on this because we want to show the website right here on this domain. Test your demo site. So once you come in here, I'm gonna go over to cPanel. Okay, let me click on cPanel. Okay, and then once you're in your cPanel, you want to go over to let's see here, File Manager. Okay, want to go over here to File Manager. Okay, and then when you're in here, we're gonna go over to our public HTML. Well, I think, yeah, we're already in there right here. Okay, so we want to look for public HTML, public_HTML. Okay, this is where we're gonna pull our files, and this is where we want to keep them, and then they will show up publicly on the site. Okay, another thing you probably might need to do is over here. I already have mine set up. Maybe yours is automatically set up where you don't have to do this. It depends. Again, like I said, I don't know what hosting company you want to use, but if you follow with the NameCheap, you could do this where it says document root for, right here. You can check this here. Maybe you might not need this, maybe you will, decide what you want to do, guys. But you could keep it like this for now, okay? For those of you who know a little bit about cPanel, you probably might need a few more settings, but this, again, guys, this is just for demo. We just want to transfer files over, okay? All right, so once you get in here, like I said, you want to go to your public_HTML. That's where we are. Now we're gonna upload our files. Remember the files I showed you right here? Okay, this is my fitness, the fitness folder. Okay, before I upload it, I'm gonna have to compress it. Okay, now I've already done that over here, but I'm just gonna show. I'm sure you guys know how to compress files, right? You right click, compress to zip. Okay, you could zip the file, compress to zip file. Once you do that, you're gonna see a file that looks like that. Okay, you see the file with the zip icon right there, so that shows that your file is compressed. Okay, let me go ahead and do it. Okay, so we want to right click, compress, and then right there our file is compressed. So that we're gonna upload the compressed version. Okay, we're not gonna upload the one that is not compressed. We want to upload the compressed version. Okay, so when you click right there, oh wait, let me go over here and click upload. So we're gonna upload, and then right here we're gonna click select file, and then we're gonna go to the compressed one, and then click right there, and then click open, and then just give it a few seconds, and then right there your files have been uploaded. Okay, then we want to go back right here. Okay, now if we go back to the website right after uploading and refresh, you could see that our site has still not been, the site is still not showing. Okay, so just remember that just uploading the zip file here doesn't mean the job is done. Okay, we just have to go through a few more steps. Okay, just a few more steps. So when you get over here, you want to click right here to highlight it. Just click it once, and you can see how it's highlighted in some kind of a blue color, ocean blue, right? So it's kind of like an ocean blue color. So you see how it's highlighted, and then we want to go up here and look for where it says extract. Okay, remember you uploaded a zip file, so we want to extract it right here into the public_HTML area right here. So click to highlight, and then click extract. Okay, and then we're going to extract it right there where it says public_HTML. Click extract, and then click close. Okay, so this is showing you that all the files in there have been extracted. So click close. Now when you look up here, do you see that there's the zipped version here, and then there is the extracted version here. All right, so when we click through, let me go back here. When we click on it, click the file, there we go. Okay, so we could see that those contents we had right here, over here, fitness, not done there. Okay, so you could see that these files right here, right, they are showing in here. You see your index.html, and you see your styles.css. You see all of those. Okay, now what we want to do is that we want to pull the index.html file here. We also want to pull the CSS, the styles.css file right here, and then we also want to pull the resources file. That's what holds our images. Okay, so what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna say I want to click on each one. When you click on this, place your hand on the control button on your keyboard, and then click right here, and then click right there. Okay, you can leave this last one here because it's not really relevant at this point. And then we want to go over to the top and we want to click move. Okay, and then I'm gonna erase this first part right here, until I reach the /. Okay, and this means that we want to move the files to the public.html area. Okay, so I'm gonna click move files. All right, and when I go to my public._html area, you can see that the files have been moved now. So I have my resources, I've got the index.html, and then I've got the styles.css. At this point, your site should now be showing. Okay, at this point your site should now be showing, and there it is. Okay, so you can see here, test your demo site. See right there, your site is now showing live. So now your site is officially online. Okay, you can now click test it out, make sure all your links are doing good, make sure the images are showing right. Okay, all right, so yeah, you have your your files have now been transferred over and it's live online. So now you can come in here and do your editing if you want to, or if you want to make changes here and copy and paste them in here, is up to you. It all takes a few seconds to get done. All right, I hope this video was helpful. If you find this video helpful, click the like button, subscribe to this channel. I'm gonna be posting more helpful videos like this to help, especially those of you that are starting out with web developing, those who are doing HTML, CSS, those who are building websites from scratch. I believe you will find my content useful. So subscribe and hit the notification bell and like this video. Thank you for taking time to watch this video, and I will see you in the next video. Take care. Bye.